It just occurred to me na baka hindi payagan ni Facebook itong maglalaro tayo ng game. What's up mga kuya? Wait, let's see. Let's oh yeah, I forgot. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Buti na lang naka-pro mode ako ng I knew I forgot something. There we go. Save. Turn on stream on the Facebook. Yes. That's your money, guys. Facebook. That's yes. That's what money pays for. Good good restream capabilities. What is up mga kuya? Sandali lang. I need to open the damn it. My YouTube comments. Hindi pa tayo, we're not live on Facebook yet because on Facebook sinasakto ko ng 10 PM. Yes. What's up, Kuya Aaron, Kuya Brian Acabado, Kuya Gian Parenas, Yuki PH. Wait, nag-EML pa ako. What do you mean nag-EML? What? What's going? Pop out chat. Laro lang tayo mga kuya. Matagal na ako hindi nag-stream. Hindi na ako marunong. Minero Life, mahirap ang Minero Life mga kuya. Hindi ko nga ginagamit tong computer na to eh. Bago pala yung PP mo kuya. What do you mean PP? Bastos! Bastos! Bago yung PP ko? What do you mean? What do you mean? Poring ata kalaban mo. Lobby ako kuya, lobby. Mamaya yung chat box natin kasi wala pa tayo sa Facebook. Or Facebook is not active yet, so oh my gosh. Anong oras magsisimula yung Facebook? Anong oras ba? 9:55. In 5 minutes, lalabas na yung ating Facebook chat. Hindi ko muna bubuksan yung chat because masisira tayo pag binuksan ko na yung chat natin. Mining life ni Bench. Wala na, hindi na bench PC yung The PC formerly known as bench PC has 3 graphics cards right now. 3 graphics cards. And is running right now sa mining kuweba ko. So, ang ginawa ko this week, actually yun yung bago nating ginawa this week na medyo na-busy ako. But, napagod din ako kasi kahapon ko nilipat lahat. Basically, nag-setup na ako ng kuweba natin for mining. You know, mining kuweba because sa kuweba ka nagma-mining. So, hindi na maingay dito sa kwarto ko. Hindi na dito nagbubutas ng pader sa kwarto ko. So I can now relax a little bit more. And then I can separate the electricity bill for the mining para alam ko yung earnings ko versus the electricity costs. We have 3 minutes before the Facebook stream starts. Normally ini-start ko siya minsan by its own, pero ngayon just let it. Tambay mode lang naman eh. Whoa. Kuya, laro ka Everwing? No fucking way, pare. I'm not gonna play that game. I don't want to spam my friends. That shit is not. I hate games like that. I hate games that. I guess they're trying to say that game is quote unquote social. But I don't fucking need a game to tell me to be fucking social and tell other people. That's not a game. Buti pa si Kuya naka-Ragnarok. Name na ng PC Kuya, Cavite Tech PC. Acolyte ka ba, kuya? Pa Magnus Exorcismus. Walang Magnus Exorcismus ang Acolyte. Priest ang may Magnus Exorcismus. Oh my god, ang daming ano dito. Wow. Wow. Teka lang. Isa-isa lang. Go up, kuya, buhay pa ba MSI laptop mo? Yeah, buhay pa naman. Hindi, alin doon? Iba yung laptop nire-review ko ngayon. Tara, laro ka LOL, kuya. I mean, naglalaro ako ng LOL kaya lang wala naman nanonood dun eh. Hindi, ano lang, nilaro ko lang to because baka, last week kasi wala tayong show. Reason being, walang news ng smartphones. Last week kasi wala tayong show. Reason being, walang news ng smartphones. Okay, nagsimula na yung live stream sa Facebook. So mga kosa natin sa Facebook. Uso pa ba? Uso pa ba sabihin? Mga kosa. Ba't ang lakas pala ng volume ng game? Bawasan natin. Ang baba na ng volume ng game eh. Sound. Wink. Yan. Okay. There we go. That's a good volume. Yay! Okay, let's set the live stream chat now. So, kamusta na kayo mga everybody? Wow, boy pa si Nightbot. Hindi pa siya nagla-log off. Hanif the Fruiless, what's up? From Periscope. How are you? Sorry, wasn't able to pay attention to some of the comments. I'm just opening the comment box now. So, welcome to the stream. How do you pronounce your name? Hanif Froils. Welcome to the show. Mga kuya, mga ate, everybody, lolo, lola, tito, tita. As if may mga tito, tita nanonood ng show na to, but whatever. Today is July 7? July 7, right? Nasaan yung phone ko? Ah, where's my phone? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Dapat pala, kuya, yung Motorola E4 dito sa Pinas tinawag nila Lenovo E4 para marami bumili. What do you mean? What's wrong with Motorola brand? Lenovo has different software and a different design language for their phones. So I don't think you can call them oh shit, tatlo to. Use the potions. Use the newbie potions. Fuck yeah. Swak na ba ang 29,990 sa LG G6? No. What? I don't know. I mean, maybe. I'm not buying that. Thing is, I'm not buying it. It's a decent price, but I don't consider that a price drop. Na-mention mo siya as a news. It's not news. The price was bloated as fuck. Smartphone prices are bloated as fuck. Ganun na, hindi mo ba napapansin na yung smartphone prices are set to a high level first, and then they bundle a bunch of, especially for LG, and then they bundle a bunch of products like SD cards or ano ba yung binabundle ni LG? Mga case? No. I forgot what LG. Generally, SD card ang dinadagdag ni LG sa mga phones nila, which is fine, but Ay, saan papunta to? But the thing is, it's not, they don't, yung price talaga, yung actual SRP of a phone is not, ooh, Poison Spore. Oh my god, I'm getting wrecked. Yep. So, I don't consider it as a good value if it lowered in price at all. It's just binawasan lang nila ng freebies. I don't care about the freebies. Something like that. So, I don't think it's a... Is it worth it? I don't... Ano siya? 30k? Anyway, sandali lang. Pag-usapan natin. Let's get serious. Let's see. What are we talking about here? Oh my god. Nagsuscroll yung ano ko. Greetings from the martial law capital of the Philippines. Are you in Marawi, Mulong? Swak kan na mga tilaoks labas na. Sir, kasama kaya sa sale ng Lazada yung Infinix S2 Pro? Hindi ba may sale na sila before for Infinix? I don't know. Let's bago ko i-quit ko na yung game, I just wanted to show you Ragnarok Philippines. It's still the same goddamn stupid game. I don't know if it's worth playing, but I have to admit they made leveling a little easier by giving you a bunch of novice items. I think ganito na yung naging current crop of Ragnarok games. They give you a bunch of novice potions, novice fly wings, and stuff like that. So it made the early levels a lot easier to grind. Hindi na masyadong parang, kasi for example, wala naman nagtatank sa akin or something. So, I was able to fight rockers by just spamming the novice potions. Which is good. But I think it's still a... I don't... Did you see my name on the game? My name is SSJ Mother Cocacker. I'm gonna exit the windows now. Alright, what's going on? Hindi kasi familiar yung mga regular consumers sa Motorola dito sa Pilipinas. I don't know, dude. I mean, may brand recognition naman si Lenovo and may brand recognition din naman si Motorola. But the thing is, the anong tawag dito? The design language ni Motorola and software ni Motorola is very, very far from Lenovo. Lenovo software is very, well, not super bloated kasi si Asus yung super bloated, but quite bloated pa rin si Lenovo. And typically si Lenovo, they use tanggalin na nga natin yung charger ng headset ko. Typically si Lenovo, ginagamit nila yung ROM na what do you call this? Yung walang app drawer, right? Hindi na ako marunong mag-review ng telepono, hindi ko na alam yung mga sinasabi ko. Well, typically wala silang app drawer. But for example, the Moto E4 does have the app drawer. It is very stock Android-like. So you have to take that in consideration when branding a phone. Kasi when you say Lenovo phone, if you call it the Lenovo E4, there are expectations for that brand. Particularly, si Lenovo is mas mura ng konti kaysa kay Motorola. Motorola naman is a little bit higher end, right? So may expectations ka kay Motorola. It used to be a top-tier American brand, so meron pa rin siyang pedigree na hinahabol mo from an American brand, right? So certain design languages, certain, parang ano lang yun eh. Parang, if you, for example, there are 3 companies under one single brand, one single company called, tatlo yan, OnePlus, Oppo, and Vivo, right? So, if you sell a Vivo phone under a OnePlus brand just because you wanted to, it would not be the same phone, or it would not people would complain because this Vivo phone, for example, if you don't change the design, if you don't change the software, pagpasok ni Vivo phone and then you rebrand it as a OnePlus something, magagalit sa yung tao because people expect something from a OnePlus phone. People expect near stock Android or Oxygen OS, and then a very competitive price point for what they're paying for. The OnePlus brand is for enthusiasts, kind of, right? So OnePlus brand is enthusiast, Vivo is entry level, and then si Oppo is a little bit elevated. Yun yung kanilang anti-Apple or anti-Samsung. So you can't mix and match those three, even though isa lang yung may-ari nung OnePlus 3, nung OnePlus, nung Oppo and Vivo. SD card in case. What's up, Carlos Zores? Try mo kalabanin si Baphomet. Wait, what is going on with my scrolly? It's not scrolling. Okay. Sayang hindi ni-release ni Lenovo P2. Si Lenovo P2. I don't even remember what the Lenovo P2 is. I think that's a Zook Z2, right? So think about it. Well, there's a lot of phones na hindi lumalabas dito. That's just a part of our life, right? That's just how it is. Because if we keep looking at phones that don't arrive in the Philippines, I think we're okay. Ito na lang. There are more phones that don't arrive in the Philippines than there are phones in the Philippines at all. So, if you think about that, excuse me. If you think about that, we could be spending more time just trying to discuss what phones are not available in the Philippines. That's why I don't discuss that shit, because it's not productive. You're wasting time by saying, oh my God, wala yung Xiaomi X and Y, bullshit dito. Kuya Alex, pwede bang bumili? Saan ba pwede bumili ng... Use your brain, man! It's not in the Philippines. Unless you're going for gray market, it's not worth wasting your brain cells and your time figuring out, oh my God, man, sa India. Alam mo sa India, and seriously, India has one of the most saturated and amazing smartphone markets in the world. Literally, kasi ito yung ano dyan, nagdi-differentiate dyan. Think about the United States. Think about internationally, right? In the United States, for example, all they get is top tier or high-end, right? Or American brands like Motorola and stuff like that. They don't even get Xiaomi so much in the United States because hindi makaka-compete si Xiaomi dun in that level, right? Now, think about India. India is literally nearly the melting pot of top-tier brands, both from China, both from Southeast Asia, and United States. They're both yung parang their best, the best of both worlds, where they get to see all of the good stuff from China, or all of the good stuff from Lenovo, from Zook. Zook is, by the way, a sub-brand of Lenovo. They get the ano yun? They have so many brands there. Bukod doon, they get a lot of American companies, or well, not American, international top-tier brands, like obviously Apple, Samsung, LG, and stuff like that. So the choices of phones you have in India is astronomical. Literally, for less than 10,000 pesos, there's like 4 or 5 phones with a Snapdragon 820, 4 gigs of RAM in India. 4 or 5 options of a Snapdragon 820 phone for less than 10,000 pesos in India. You have the Zook Z2, the P2, and whatever. But so if we're just gonna discuss phones that never arrive in the Philippines, we should just be looking into India and just discussing, hey guys, check that out. Oh, man, look at that awesome, like parang ano eh, parang sabihin na natin, okay, sa Pilipinas, ano bang kotse anong kotse yung hindi binebenta sa Pilipinas? Something like that, right? It's something you can't buy, so Kuya Alex, anong camera ba ginagamit mo sa video? Sinabi ko na yan before, I use a LX100. Sa tingin nyo, sir, may heat issue pa rin ang Zenfone 4 tulad ng Zenfone 2. It doesn't have a heat issue on the Zenfone 3 series. The Zenfone 2 had quote-unquote heat issue because of the Intel processor. By design, it does heat up quite a bit. It's not a bad design. It's just marami lang maarte about heat. So they think Zenfone 2 had a heat issue. When looking back at the Zenfone 2, Intel is not the worst at heat issues. Snapdragon Qualcomm is one of the most fucking fails when it comes to heat. Look at the Snapdragon 615. Look at the Snapdragon 810 and 808. Holy shit, those fucking blow. Those are some of the shittiest processors I've ever seen. Snapdragon, ano pa yung Snapdragon 600 series na sobrang over. Basta 615, 625, wait, not 65 obviously. 808 and 810 are some of the horrible offenders when it comes to overheating, but you don't really see it overheat, because it throttles like a mofo. Now yung Intel processors ng back in the Zenfone 2 days, umiinit sila pero hindi sila nagto-throttle. So you tell me what you prefer. You tell me if you want the processor to, feel like it's heating up but it's not throttling. Or you stick with a Snapdragon 615, 616, where 10 minutes of gameplay means 5 FPS eventually, and like, fuck, what the fuck is going on with my phone? It's not even functioning right now. It's showing me a slideshow. You have to choose. It's not heat. It's Snapdragon. God, I hate yung previous series of Snapdragons. Di sa pitch pinaka-harsh yung mga Russian. What's going on? Anong gamit mo pang video editing? What's with the questions? I use the Kokak Editor Pro. Hehehe. Hehe XD. Where's my chat? There we go. Asilid Advonry says hello. We're getting a lot of Periscope people. What the heck is... Sino kausap ni Carlo Azores? Alam ko naman kung sino sinusuro niya. Alright, so welcome to the show. Today is... wait, it's not the 7th. It's the July 8th, 2017. And we didn't have a show yet last week because there wasn't any topics for smartphones last week. And Zenfone selfie has Snapdragon 615. Yes, it had a Snapdragon. That was a fucking terrible processor. I mean, all credit to Asus. They managed to wrangle the selfie to have a decent performance still, but the selfie had some massive throttling issues. Not because of what Asus has done. It's more because the Snapdragon 615 was a terrible, terrible fucking processor. So, sabi nila, first topic na. But sinagot ko na si Aaron Ocampo. First topic is the Moto E4 Plus. I don't even need to find the link. So welcome to the show. The show is about gadgets and stuff. We're gonna talk a lot about phones today because that's it. Apparently, a lot of phones are being discussed. Anyway, we got some Cloudphone stuff. We got some. What's our topics? Wait lang. Let me get. Sorry, medyo. I'm very disoriented right now because I haven't used this computer in a while in this configuration. Nasa 4K monitor na ako for the most part. So I might change the streaming setup soon, where I'm streaming from the 4K TV instead. These two 1080 monitors are not doesn't feel right anymore. Okay, so our first topic is, the topics for today include the Moto E4 Plus, the Cloudphone Thrill Boost, Cloudphone Excite Prime 2, and Cloudphone Excite Prime 2 Pro. And then merong sino ba yun? Si Adrian Dimax, yung fanboy ng Nokia. Nokia 9! Wah! 9! 9! Okay. Also Moto Z2 Play, pero pinag-usapan na natin to before. It's just that Motorola recently had a live stream where they talked about the Z2 Play arriving in the Philippines, but just didn't name the price. So basically, that's it for our news for the Z2 Play. What a piece of shit! what a useless piece of news about the Z2 Play. Hey, check it out! The Z2 Play is coming. That's all. Fuck! Like seriously. Moto. Wait, was it Hello Moto PH? Anong pangalan ng page nila? Nasaan yun? What is this? Moto Kiosk? Where's their live stream of Z2 Play? Okay, announcing the new Z2 Play with Moto mods. Say goodbye to old and boring and hello to unlimited possibilities. Is this the live stream? It is the live stream. But I mag-play. Hello? Jesus. What the Facebook, come on. Play some fucking... Fuck this. Fuck! What the fuck? Can't play a fucking video?
Hello, Myanmar?
We're not in Myanmar. It can't buffer for shit. What a fucking shithole. Okay, yeah, so they announced Z2 Play is coming to the Philippines, but they didn't name the price or availability, so fuck that. Samsung J7 Pro was launched. Dapat pupunta ako dito, but hindi ako Minero Life. I don't know, I wasn't feeling too much. Fucking life in Metro Manila is just pure fucking pain and suffering sa totoo lang. Like attending events seem to be counterproductive these days. Extremely counterproductive these days. I literally don't even understand events anymore. So no, Samsung J7 Pro was like, let's go. Here's our invite for Solaire on a Friday evening, and then wear something nice. I'm like, fuck you. I'm staying home. What is it? I don't understand. What is it with brands and making us want to suffer, right? Just send me a fucking unit, we'll be done. I'll pay for your fucking Grab Express. And Asus Zenfone 4 Max, I don't have a fucking idea what this is. And OnePlus 5 is going to be available in Digital Walker. This is the most exciting news topic for me. I think Digital Walker taking the reins of and using the contacts and the power that they have to bring us the OnePlus 5 so early in its product cycle for such a respectable price point is highly disruptive of this market. Highly disruptive of this market. I'll talk about that a little bit more. I mean, I give praise to Digital Walker because I want them to bring more brands to the Philippines that don't necessarily need their own entire marketing team and whatnot bullshit behind them. Look at Digital Walker. They brought in OnePlus on their own. Nobody else did it. Not even OnePlus did it on their own. They just Digital Walker is like, man, what's a guy got to do for us to sell that thing here? And think about what Digital Walker can do in the future. That it might launch a different, other phones that are not available in the Philippines under their wing. Think about it. Anyway, let's start with the Moto E4 Plus. I see a lot of people complaining about this, and I understand the reason why people complain about this. There's some bunch of reviews na nakakatawa dito. Let's see. Lenovo is sabotaging Motorola's reputation. Even Motorola E2015 is a better option than this. Too bad it's no longer available on Lazada. Walang 430 variant Moto E4 budget lineup to ng Motorola. Wag na magreklamo, pero ang tanong, bakit to MTK 6737 pa na Mali T720 GPU reduced Mali 400 variant for better barrel. Sa clap, nugat na siya good, pero ang MTK CPU variant na lag to, wala magagawa yung 3GB RAM niya. Sinabayan pa ng quad-core. Shaking my head, disappointed. Would have bought this one if the CPU were Snapdragon 430 and not MTK 6737. And then yung isa paano mag-avail ng installment. So, reading those quote-unquote reviews, let's read some more maybe. I mean, isa dito. What is this? Not for gamers. This has a slow and aging 1.3 GHz MediaTek processor. The rest of the specs are mediocre at best. So, what are they talking about? This is the Moto E4 Plus. And the processor is definitely old. The processor is definitely not up to the task for a lot of people. That's definitely true. That's definitely like a... That's a for sure there. For sure. But in terms of what you're paying for and what you're getting, that's a little bit different. I don't know how to position this. This is a 9,000 peso phone with an old processor but slightly decent rest of the specs. We have the 5.5-inch 720p display. I know it might also 720p is old school. It should have been 1080p. But considering the processor, I think mahirapan lang tayo lalo pag naging naging 1080p siya. But let's look at the other specs. Android 7.1 Nougat, relatively stock because of Motorola skin or lack of skin. We have 13 megapixel camera with LED flash, 5 megapixel camera with LED flash. According to the Indians, in India, the camera is so-so. You could probably get a better camera, but for 9,000, but this is in the ballpark, a little bit lower in the ballpark, at least from what I hear. We have 3 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of ROM with micro SD, and 5,000 milliamp hour battery with a fingerprint scanner. So pretty standard na that. I think if you hit 7,000 pesos, kailangan may fingerprint scanner ka na talaga ngayon. And it's dual SIM LTE. To me, ito yung mga tao na di maarte sa phone basta may phone niya. So, yes, that's a good point here. The selling points of this phone, very clearly, is you have a decent size screen, even though it's 720p. You have relatively useful cameras, even though most likely hindi siya magsusurvive sa low light. 5,000 milliamp hour battery and fingerprint scanner. So I think these are for a lot of social media junkies. Just basically not gamers, not enthusiasts, not heavy users. Basically people who just like to check their Facebook, like to check their Instagram. And these are also for people who cannot charge every day, right? These are people na could possibly leave their chargers behind for a weekend trip or something like that. This is actually very interesting. There's the lifestyle of these people is probably not 9 to 5. Hey, Flordalito Contreras, thank you for the subscribe. These are people who are, you know, they rather, or sometimes they experience days where they're not able to charge. Like siguro meron silang overtime or something like that. So big bat is life. Big boots. You like big boots, Reina Rizada? Yeah, I agree. Wala nang bago yung MediaTek. Wala na akong pake sa processor basta matagal malobat. You know, that's true, that's true. Pwede ba to sa namatayan ng phone? Ano nangyari, Nyaw? What happened to your phone? Nasira na yung ano mo? Yung Android 1 G1? So yeah, this is a Moto E4 Plus. So, bukod doon, I think 9,000 is... Compared to a lot of Asian and local brands, this is slightly higher. I think if you were a local brand, this would be in the 7,000 peso price point or a little bit higher. No, 7,000 peso price point, definitely. If you were maybe a Vivo or other mga Xiaomi, first of all, I don't think Xiaomi will ever launch a phone like this, but if this was Xiaomi, siguro mga 7,000. Yeah, 7,000. And Vivo, mga 9,000 din. Now, the reason why it's slightly priced higher is maybe a power bank functionality. Most likely, yes. Most likely this has power bank functionality. But keep in mind, phones that have quote-unquote power bank functionality only outputs a low amount of power. 5 volts, 0.5 amps, most likely. So it's not going to charge your phone or anything fast. 0.5 is very slow, so just keep that in mind. But it is very, very long-lasting if it has 5,000 milliamp hours, right? May fingerprint scanner. So the thing that nagpapamahal dito is obviously the Motorola brand. It has some metal in its build, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, Motorola brand, a little bit of extra build quality because if it's a Motorola brand, and you're paying a little bit of the patents and stuff like that that make Motorola's, you know, better antenna signals, better call quality and stuff like that. I think it's a reasonable price, but it's definitely not for gamers. Now, yun ang ayaw ko sa mga reviews or sa mga tao na nanonood ng mga videos is because they automatically think if you're buying a phone, you're already some sort of heavy user gamer. You're not often that. You know, there are a lot of people who are just social media people, and they just need something that lasts long, especially since they need a large battery because when your work, for example, if your work is social media related, bukas yung phone mo 24 oras. Or, well, for the entire 8 hours of the day, you're just there tweeting and posting and tweeting and posting. I've met dedicated social media people like that. They're just constantly just pressing, like they want. Ito yung mga tao na nagsusubok magpa-trend ng for example, if you work for Smart or Globe, they hire people like these that are in their social media team, but their main job is to just sit on their phone typing yung mga pangyayari sa events ng Smart. For example, they'll take a picture of whoever, sino bang artista. Let's say, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking follow artists or celebrities. So they took a picture of, oh my god, this is smart, it's hashtag globe, hashtag globe. And then 30 seconds later, literally they're typing another tweet. So there are people like that, and then this might be just enough for them to work well, but you're not gonna play games talaga. Android 1G1 to last year, charging port issue, pinaltan daw nila mainboard. I'm trying to charge the battery using a universal charger. If they want gaming, get a damn handheld console. Well, most people think, oh, meron pa rin meron pa rin gamers ang phones eh. I don't understand eh. I mean, shit, Mobile Legends is very popular right now. Alright, so that's the E4 Plus. I think it's a very boring product. I mean, not super boring, but it doesn't do anything that interesting except for having a large battery and also having a fire behind it. Fire! It's priced at $8,999. I can't necessarily name any alternative phones for 9,000, but I don't think there are any interesting phones from the 9,000 peso price range anyways. Let's close that. Let's unbox the Cloudphones. I don't know about the Cloudphones. Let's close this kasi wala nang kwenta yan. Yan ang yan ang problema. Yeah, the Android 1G1 is a really good phone. It's just the service center mo is Cherry Mobile. So sad life because Cherry Mobile. Di siya boring kaya not interesting lang. I guess you're right. Si Kuya Alex baka gamit pa Moto na G second gen niya. Moto X. Nandito pa. Bebenta ko na siguro pero I don't think may bibili naman eh. Nasaan yung Moto X ko? Ito. There we go. This is still an amazing built phone. And every time I put my hands on it, it's like I feel, oh my god, this is premium as fuck. And keep in mind, I have a Moto X actually. Like, okay, here. Look at these two phones. This is the Moto X second gen, right? This is the HTC 10. Ask me which phone I think is more premium. 100% I tell you the Moto X is more premium. Even though hindi bakal yung likod ng Moto X and then bakal yung likod ng HTC 10, which one feels stronger to me? The Moto X feels way fucking stronger. That's some fucking premium phone. And the specs were amazing for the time. And they lowered it to a extremely low price level. So, ang ganda talaga. Though, I don't have a use for it these days. So, I don't know anybody who's interested in the Moto X. But maybe I'll try and sell it eventually. Official service center yun, got it repaired before the warranty ended half a year ago yun. Baka oras na talaga niya. Yeah, but also Cherry Mobile has kind of bad service anyway, right? Let's all admit that fact. Mobile gamer girls. Totoo bang mapangit pag mag-optimize ng software ang LG sa kanilang phones? Yes, totoo yan. Fuck LG, man. Yung HTC may konting gimmick sa likod. HTC is a very good phone, I admit. But, yeah, when it comes to just... Ito kasi, this was one of the last few phones that actual Motorola USA designed before they were bought by Lenovo. When this phone was launched in the Philippines, Lenovo already bought them, and Lenovo was trying to get rid of the old stock ng Moto X2 second gen, Moto X second gen basically. So that's why pinagpala tayo. Lenovo had the presence in the Philippines, took the US stocks of Moto X second gen, which was designed before Lenovo came to buy Motorola, and then blessed us with the Moto X second gen. This thing is literally, kung malaki lang to, kung feeling ko pwede kong gamitin to pamukpok eh. As in pamukpok. Wala akong martilyo sa bahay. Ilang beses ko na hinampas to on the show eh. Just to show how fucking tough this phone is. As in, may konti siyang scrape, not scrape, but actual, hinampas ko siya sa edge of the table like that. Pa, pa, pa. Sa marmol. Guess who won? This, on the other hand, the HTC, I'm not confident enough to hit it against the table. This guy is super solid, but that's the old Motorola, not the new Motorola na Lenovo owned. By the way, kuya, marami bang service centers si Motos dito sa Pinas? I'm pretty sure marami. They used to advertise on Google Maps, and when you open Google Maps, lilitaw yung mga Motorola service centers sa Google Maps. I think they have the decent, but maybe not sa provinces so much. Dito sa Manila meron naman. Imbis na Cherry Mobile, bili na lang ng Xiaomi kung affordable phone hanap. Yeah, Xiaomi is... Hindi ko pa rin naiintindihan kung ano yung nangyayari sa Xiaomi right now because... sorry, excuse me. Supposedly may nagbebenta ng Xiaomi dito sa Pilipinas with warranty, but there are people that say there's actually no Xiaomi presence here in the Philippines and you will not get warranty. So ang hirap tuloy mag-recommend ng Xiaomi phones. Ano ba yung Note 4X yung maganda, di ba? This is the Snapdragon 625, right? Yeah, look at this guy. This is Natetempt nga akong bumili nito eh. The Xiaomi Mi 4 Note 4X. It already gets a refreshed an international ROM. If minsan nakasulat sa description niya na merong international ROM upgrade na siya. This is one of the most bang for buck devices I've ever seen. It's just that I don't know kung official. And am I gonna spend money just to figure out or just to review these? I mean, eventually, baka ganun na tayo, umabot na tayo. I just need more kokak fund. But look at this guy, 1080p, Snapdragon 625, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of storage, 4,100 mAh battery. Ano pang habol nyo? Mas mura pa to sa Motorola E4 Plus. Fingerprint scanner is there. Obviously, ang problema ko lang dito is yung Xiaomi ROM, because the Xiaomi ROM is fucking terrible. It's made of metal. I love the Snapdragon 625. The Snapdragon 625 is a very powerful processor, but also very power efficient. Gian Parinas, I don't know kung NTC approve sila. Yun ang issue nga eh. We cannot tell. Ang hirap malaman kung NTC approve sila or not. According to this, 1-year supplier warranty, but I've never talked to anybody who's actually had it repaired or warranted, right? Basta tayo reviews dito. I ordered Xiaomi Note blah, 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 blah. The box says 4X, but when it's about Redmi Note 4. Huh? Okay. Wala namang so far nag-review na parang na kailangan nilang magpa-repair or something. So, yun ang problema. I haven't figured out if may warranty talaga to or wala. There's a lot of good reviews, that's for sure. Look at all these reviews. How many 133 ratings of 127 reviews. A lot of people are satisfied with this phone, and there's at least 100. That's a lot of reviews for a product in Lazada. That's a lot of reviews, 133. So there seems to be a good kung 133 positive reviews, and I think that's a very good sign that this kind of phone and brand is wait, ano nangyari sa music natin? Naubusan na ng songs. Naubusan ng songs si Kuya. Yeah, so shit. I don't want to buy. I don't want to spend 7,400, man. I'm saving money for more graphics, more mining. I need more mining. So yeah, tama si Kuya Norms. Xiaomi Global did say walang official distributors in the Philippines. Sometimes I don't know kung miscommunication to or what just I'm erring on walang warranty, but also at this point maybe it doesn't matter kung walang warranty. Yun lang kailangan natin pag-isipan eh. Maybe this is good enough, and maybe the warranty is not that important anymore for these phones, that maybe for 7,400 this might be the killer phone right now. I just can't give it the Alex stamp of approval just yet, because I don't know kung official siya, and I hate do I just tell people, hey, buy this under 10,000 pesos and bahala ka na sa warranty mo, bahala ka sa buhay mo? Mahirap maglagay ng seal of approval like that. But assuming you don't care about warranty, this might be the best phone under 10,000 right now in the Philippines. And there's 133 people who already say that it is a very, very good phone. That are most likely people who bought it. Most likely people who bought it. Let's look at the other colors kasi minsan may iba pang reviews sa ibang kulay. So this one has 62 reviews. Sold out na yung kulay na yun. This one has 42 reviews. Sold out na. This has 90 reviews for the black. And it's already sold out. So yung gray na lang yung natitira, it looks like. Yeah. This might be a good phone. I haven't tried one of them, so you might want to, what do you call this? Proceed at your own risk. Anyway, nasa na tayo? Anong topic natin? Cloudphone? Tapos na tayo Z2 Play. Yun ang ano ko eh. So, the one thing I wanted to say about the Digital Walker OnePlus 5 was I was hoping sila yung magpapasok ng Xiaomi phones dito sa Pilipinas as their own eh. Si Digital Walker. And then that means pag pupunta ka sa mall, makikita mo siya sa tindahan ng Digital Walker, medyo ano ka, you feel a lot safer when the products are at the mall. You can see them at the mall. You're assured a little bit of at least accountability if your phone is broken, right? Cloudphone? Ito lang, I don't know why, what's the bonus of getting a pre-order sa OnePlus 5? But the OnePlus 5 is actually priced really well here in the Philippines. Apparently, Yugatech lang yung meron ng pre-order. So, OnePlus 5 is officially in the Philippines. We have a special promo for our readers who want to pre-order the device starting July 14. That's next week, Friday. Pre-order price of $25,990. Keep in mind the SRP is $26,490. So you save 500 pesos if you pre-order. And it comes with gift voucher for 1,000 pesos. So technically, it's a 500 peso discount and a 1,000 peso voucher to be spent on Digital Walker. And I think you need to pay 5,000 deposit, right? The down payment for the OnePlus 5 because you are eligible. Wait, asan yung down payment? Magkano yung down payment? Ayun. Kindly fill out the one form for every unit that you are purchasing. Percent to the participating Digital Walker branches with your down payment of 5,000 pesos. That's a bit much for a pre-order. But I think the OnePlus 5 is a good phone. And at the 26,490 price, that's just about right for the magkano siya? 475 yung OnePlus 5 sa international. So 24,000 something lang yung ano. Maliit lang yung patong ni Digital Walker kung tutusin. That's 2,500 pesos. Yeah, 2,500 pesos na patong ni Digital Walker, which already includes tax. Keep in mind the $475 to United States does not include tax yet. So if you're buying the OnePlus 5 in the United States, in for example California, that's 10% tax. Magiging $522.5, and that equates to 26,400 pesos. So this basically pays for the tax and the shipping and everything. It's nice. And of course you get the 1-year warranty. And I'm not gonna discuss how good the OnePlus 5 is anymore. I think it's a decent phone. I'm just not in the market, I guess, for one of them. All right, so nasan tayo? Ulap phone. Let's close that. Chill Boost, Excite Prime 2. Yeah, so, okay. These are pretty uninteresting phones eh. Natatawa ako kasi ang tindi ng event nila dito eh. It involved helicopters and sports cars for some of the top blogs. I was like, what? You spend that much money for these? Zenfone 3 5.2, 5.5 sana. Should I wait for the new Zenphones before I buy? Bababa pa kaya price ng Zenfone 3s? Probably bababa siya eventually, but not as quickly as you would expect. Magkano budget mo niyaw? I'm gonna sell my Zenfone 3, by the way. I have a HTC now, so I can get rid of the Zenfone 3. Anyway, let's talk about the Cloudphones. I can't get interested in this. So, two phones. First, the Cloudphone Excite Prime 2. This is the same processor as the Motorola, by the way, the Moto E4 Plus. The MediaTek 6737, 3 gigs of RAM, 720p, 5.5-inch display, 32 gigs of storage, 4G LTE. Look at the specs, parang Moto E, pati yung yung LED flash, pati ano eh. Android 7 Nougat with 3000 mAh battery. Bibilin mo yung Moto X? Magkano ba Moto X? Ngayon, second hand. $4,000 here. Let's see. Naga City, Caloocan. X Pure Edition. 2.5. Wait, no, 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. If you want it, I'll sell it to you for 2.5. That's a really low price, but yeah. For such an amazing phone, I think that's a really low price. I don't think any phone na nasa 7,000. Wait, nasa 6 to 7,000. Yeah. Actually, that's a very good price. But it's just nobody wants it. Look at this, selling it for 4,000. Sasabihin nila, ang liit ng battery, tsaka walang extra storage. Fuck your face. Fuck you in the face. You fucking dickbag who just downloads pirated shit anyway. LG G6 nga nagbaba na ng price. It's not a price drop, okay? It's not a price drop. Don't even fucking think. It's you're namamarket kayo ng ano ng brands eh. Price drop. It's not a price drop. Well, let's anong ano yan? LG Philippines, right? LG Mobile Philippines. Special offer. Special offer. They already planned these. Special offer. It's time to treat you now that you're turning 70. Be part of the lucky LG users to get our limited offer. Get your LG G6 for only $29,990. Ina was 38,000. Fuck you. 38,000. Ulul mo. I mean, if push comes to shove, 30,000 pesos for that phone, I think I'm okay with it. I think it's fine to buy. Considering that you're okay, you could be getting like. Think about what your alternatives here. Think about the the Huawei P10 Plus, which is still 1080p, right? Think about what you so 30K, yes. I'm not saying at 30,000. Even at 38,000, I think the LG G6 is a good buy. Even at 38,000, I think the LG G6 is a good buy. I don't believe in flagship phones. I believe in budget, or I believe in bang for buck phones. I don't pay full price for flagship phones because saan mo ba gagamitin ang flagship phone? Ano ba yumayaman ka ba with a flagship phone? Do you get blowjobs every time you take a very awesome photo from a flagship phone? Do you get rich from a flagship phone? Do you not? You don't. Every time you play Mobile Legends na less than 30 FPS, does a kitten die? Does a puppy die every time you play a Mobile Legends at less than 60 FPS? Like, look, measure the standards that you are expecting, and maybe lower it down a little bit. A 20,000 peso phone is good enough for everyone. For everyone. I don't even fucking care if you're the president of the fucking Billionaires Association of the world. I don't fucking care. A 20,000 peso phone is good enough for everyone. Everyone. If you need more than a 20,000 peso phone, you need to think about your standards in life. Why are you trying to? I gotta get me the newest iPhone, cause It takes slightly better pictures than before. I can't fucking take pictures anymore because my old smartphone can't take fucking pictures anymore. The new one is so much better. It takes 30% better pictures. Literally, the old phone I'm just gonna throw it away. I don't understand that shit. So I don't understand the 30,000 peso, the 38,000 peso thing. Unless you literally live and breathe and die by your phone. Or you live in a country where that price doesn't matter to you as much. Kasi the price matters to me. The price matters to me. That 40K, that 38K. Look at this. This is 20,000 pesos. I am 100% satisfied. What's going on? Look at the Zenfone 3. This is a perfectly good phone for me, in my opinion. It has some drawbacks like bloatware, but look at tanggalin mo yung bloatware. I think it's a perfectly decent phone. Am I missing out? Am I missing out if I don't buy something better than the Zenfone 3? Fuck no. I don't miss out. Well, I get all the apps. I get what don't I have? I have a decent camera. Hindi naman ako, I don't get blowjobs if I get a better picture. I just get a good picture and I'm happy. Right? So, and they're not status symbols either. So it's so I don't understand. I don't understand. Why should I get a 30,000 peso LG G6? It's a great phone. It's a great phone. But I'm not getting blowjobs. And the fact that I'm not getting blowjobs, I'm gonna save that 18,000 pesos. Buy a new graphics card so I can mine faster. Think, mine. But you know, like I said, in other countries, the price doesn't matter as much. To them, $200, $400, $700, it doesn't matter because they have the quality of life that they're trying to hit, and there's certain costs not as important to them. Not as important to them. Sa atin, malit na bagay, magrereklamo na tayo. But in other countries, malit na bagay is worth hundreds of dollars. Because these people earn in dollars. These people earn, their time is worth a lot more money because of how the economy is working, right? And pagdating mo sa pag sumampa ka sa ganong bagay, $300 difference between a mid-tier phone and a top-tier phone is pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing. It's nice that you can save a couple of $100, but when it comes to hassle, if you're getting worse performance, worse effect, might as well just spend the $300 if you could get slightly better photos. That's how it is in other countries. That's how it is in other countries. But we don't have to be in that same scenario where we always have to be using the top-end smartphone. Fuck, I'm not. I'm definitely not. So I don't know about the LG G6. I think it's an excellent phone. I just don't think I need it. Like, think about it. Sa US, ang mga... They pay thousands and thousands of dollars for clothes. For proper, good attire. Dito sa Pilipinas, mas mababa yung level of cost ng mga damit natin. We don't generally go like Louis Vuitton or whatever, right? But in the United States and other parts of the world, maliit na bagay, yun ang kanilang big purchases. So it's a scale. We scale. Ang scale natin is slightly lower, and then yung damit natin slightly lower, ang mga bahay natin, mga kotse natin slightly lower. Think about it. Think about how the Philippines buys cheap cars. You don't buy a fucking Mercedes-Benz. Or at least some people in the Philippines buy a fucking Mercedes-Benz, but not everybody buys a fucking Mercedes-Benz. In much the same way, we don't buy the top-tier phones in the Philippines. We don't buy the flagships, except for a couple of small people. But think about in other countries, especially let's say Germany, ganyan. They buy Mercedes-Benz like it's fucking like fish balls in the. It's not about the money. Also, it's about the economy lang talaga. They just buy the Mercedes-Benz because it provides comfort, it provides whatever, and their standards is just that much higher. I'm not saying squatter tayo. I'm saying yung comfort levels nila are a little bit higher, and that increases the cost to buy a lot. So, if you're asking me, is an LG G6 worth it? Yes, if you're somebody who's yung analogy ko dyan is if you're into buying Mercedes-Benz or high-end devices, go the fuck ahead. Why not? For me, I'm not buying a Mercedes-Benz. I'm not buying a fucking LG G6. Baka manakaw lang sa akin yan eh. Namamasaya ako, Brad. Right? Hindi pwede sa akin yan. Namamasaya ako, Brad. Pupunta ako ng probinsya, namamasaya ako, nag-jeep ako, Brad. Hindi pwede sa akin yan. Diba? Yun ang difference. Alright. I don't even know where the fuck our topic is anymore. Now, sabihin mo sa akin if you're interested in second hand. Zenfone 3 ko is still here. I'm really selling it. I know, I mean, it's an excellent phone, but graduate na ako. Graduated na ako sa Zenfone 3. I bought the HTC 10 because I wanted to replace the Zenfone 3. Directly because. Anyway, let's move on. I forget what we're talking about. Cloudphone. Let's do it. Cloudphone. So Cloudphone launched. It's basically 3 phones recently. Mark Carandang says should listen to this. Dude, don't. Parang. I'm sure whoever buys the flagships or iPhones have their reasons. Like Gadget Addict. I'm sure he has his reasons. I'm sure Gadget Addict has his reasons for buying an iPhone. But yeah, like I said, you don't have to spend so much. Cloudphone, what's wrong with ako kaya sa Moto X sana. Kaya mo kasi battery ni Flare F5 at Zen 2 Laser 5. Yeah, mababa yung ano. I'm not gonna say the Moto X 2nd gen has better battery life than those. I mean, but it's still decent. It's a half-day phone though. Unless you're very low consumption, it's a half-day phone. Maganda rin phone plans abroad. Yes, exactly. Phone plans abroad are very good. But I was trying to not talk about that because I keep talking about those phone plans also. And that's also one of the reasons why Western countries can use higher end phones a lot because they rely on contracts. And when you're on contract, you just get the highest one you can get, the highest phone you can get, because it doesn't really, the difference of contracts is just so small, you just get the highest one anyway. Alright, let's talk about the Cloudphone Excite Prime. I was talking about this before, yeah. This is basically the Moto X second gen specs, except for Moto X second gen. This is the Moto E4 Plus specs, similar. Slightly different front camera. The Moto E4 is 5 megapixel. And then the Excite 2 Pro, Excite Prime 2 Pro, Snapdragon 430. That's a good starting point. But 720p display, 4 gigs of RAM. What? Okay, a 20 megapixel selfie camera. Jesus Christ. And rear cameras get 13 and 8 megapixel dual. I guess there's gonna be a bokeh mode. But that's about it. The specs, the price of the Prime 2 is 5,999, so 6,000 pesos. So if you're to compare this to the Moto E4 Plus, that's 3,000 pesos less for about the same specs. Slightly different. Oh wait, that's the Pro. This one. Slightly bigger battery on the Motorola, obviously. But yeah, they're very similar spec. Obviously, the Cloudphone offers more bang for buck, but I'm not saying Motorola is bad. I'm just saying they have their own pedigree. I'm just saying the thing that needs to be discussed though is it's still a Snapdragon 6737, which is a MediaTek 6737, which is a bitch of a processor that is super old and meh. Luckily, relatives ko sa Canada kaya medyo sold na din. The Excite Prime 2 and J2 Prime. Which J2 Prime? Oh, Samsung. I don't have the news for the J2 Prime. I'm pretty sure the J7 Prime was launched though for 15,990. That's one of our topics. I just don't know anything about it. Tinatamad ako mag-research. We'll do the research along on the way to the topic. I don't know if it's gonna be an interesting phone or not. Is it interesting? Anybody know? So, overall impressions of the specs of the Excite Prime 2 for 6,000 pesos. Overall impressions is meh. I'm gonna say meh, but I think it's good. I think it's good enough. I don't think. I mean, Cloudphone was saying it's gonna be amazing camera or some shit, but I don't believe him. However, it's just decent specs. It's just problem with it is the processor. It's just really gonna get shit on by games. You're not gonna be able to play games so much on this processor, and then for the price that you're paying, you might consider a Helio P10, because Helio P10 should be in this price point already, right? So I don't understand these specs. But then again, it's Cloudphone, so what would you expect? Cloudphone has never been extremely price competitive anyways, right? Okay lang naman yung price. Yeah, like I said, it's not super competitive, but it is in the right price point. So, fine. And the Excite Prime 2 Pro. Now this gets more interesting because of the Snapdragon 430 and the high megapixel cameras. This might be in the 9,000, the 10,000 price point, right? This could be in the 10,000 price point, just under 10,000. I think 9,999 to. 9,999 because of the Snapdragon 430, 4 gigs of RAM, a 13 plus 8 megapixel, and then 20 megapixel front. Hey, what's up, Attain Rink? Attain RHYNC. What is up from Periscope, sir or ma'am? you know what I feel, how I feel about, you know how I feel about selfie cameras, selfie phones. You already know how I feel about those. You already know how I feel about the bokeh mode and secondary cams and dual cams. I think they're all kind of pretty much gimmicks and bullshit, but you know, some people like the gimmicks and bullshit, so I gotta give them credit or props. I hope the camera quality is good. I can't tell, obviously, because I don't have a unit. I can't test any of these. But I'm not gonna put down 10,000 pesos to try them out, and I'm not gonna spend 10,000 pesos to test this out and be like, guys, I was right, cameras suck. And then I'm gonna get flamed by people, and then I'm be like, I wasted my fucking time with this. So there's a Cloudphone Excite Prime 2 Pro. Your mileage may vary. I guess that's. I'm not gonna. Okay, here's my here's the verdict here that I will say. Okay, so Excite Prime 2. I would not. I would say go ahead and try it out. I would say go ahead and you'll probably have a good phone on your hands, or a passable phone on your hands. The Excite Prime 2. But for the Excite Prime 2 Pro, I think I might say hold off a little bit. Hold off a little bit on the Excite Prime 2 Pro. It might suck. I don't know. It's just, I've never had a good previous experience. Man, I think Rink is really trying it. I already. Hello. I think hold off on the Excite Prime 2 Pro. So, man, which is good because they don't even sell it anyway. So, there's no price for this yet. So, honestly, what is there to talk about these two? I mean, sabi nyo mag Cloudphone topic tayo, but I don't fucking know what to talk about here. There's just the specs. I think the specs are standard. It's not even interesting. 5999 on the Excite Prime 2 and no price for the Pro. Marketing na ngayon mataas ang ng megapixel count. Hey, what's up, Sir Jordan? Misconception na kasi na pag mataas ang megapixel count maganda na quality ng pics. I know, yeah. So balik sa megapixel wars, and there was on one point their local brands would interpolate their cameras, even though it's only 12 megapixels. They would advertise it as 18 megapixels, and they would use software interpolation to bring it up to 18 megapixels. And they were trying to bump the spec sheet with an 18 megapixel camera, even though it's just software 18. There was those dark days when the megapixel race devolved into something so stupid as that. And thankfully it was, you know, because of opinions from us, they stopped doing that. But these days, sensor megapixels are that compressed these days. But that doesn't necessarily mean the camera quality is good. It's just the sensor is making more pixels than it should sometimes. Emilio says, siguro kung 10K ang Cloudphone, Zenfone Max 5.5 na lang. Very, very good point there. Very, very good point. The Zenfone Max 5.5 is a very good phone. A Snapdragon 430 as well. And they recently updated to Nougat, if I'm not mistaken. Metal build, large battery, fingerprint scanner. I think your much safer bet is the Zenfone 5.5 Max. You are correct, Emilio Aquino. Thank you. So I'm gonna close this because wait, we're talking about another phone through Thrill Boost. Apparently they launched 3 phones. Kuya, yung Android Nougat ba sa mga local phones natin 7.0 o 711, 712? Depende sa brand. Sometimes they update to 7.0, sometimes they update to 7.1. I'm gonna say 7.0 for most of these local brands. They're not good enough yet to launch with the 711 these days, I think. But I could be wrong. You know, they could be 701 or 710, 711. I don't think it matters so much as long as you get Nougat, because obviously the major upgrade to Nougat is bigger than just the 11s. Let's talk about the cheapest new product from Cloudphone, the Cloudphone Thrill Boost 2. Blast from the past when it comes to specs. Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. Not actually a sneeze. Nandun yung Vicks ko malayo. Alright, so here's a blast from the past. We have a quad-core MediaTek 6580, 1 gig of RAM. Holy mama! 5-inch non-HD display. It's a 854x480. 8 gigs of ROM. Holy crap. 5 megapixel camera with 5 megapixel front LED flash. 3G dual SIM, 2600 mAh, and Android 7 Nougat. 2,699 pesos. Is it just me, or just budget phones are so fucking boring now? Nobody's actually making an effort these days. They're just, all we're seeing are just rehashes of specs. And the processor is so old. Even for 2,699, maybe we can get something newer, like a 6582, 6590. I mean, sure, maybe increase some price, but holy crap! I did not foresee that in the second half of 2017 we would still see specs from 2013 and 2012. Well, can't we just come up with newer budget processors? Wala ba nangyayari? Ano ba ginagawa ni MediaTek ngayon? Just swimming in money? Too busy swimming in their own money? Kung ako yung vlogger ako ito na lang. Kung ikaw yung vlogger, paano mong gagawa ng article ito? Paano mong here's the Thrill Boost, here's the specs. Anong opinion ang mabibigay mo from the Thrill Boost 2? Anong masasabi? Like, can you come up with 200 words lang, 200 words to talk about the Cloudphone Thrill Boost 2? Like, very normal specs, very old specs, but specs that are okay for the price. Thank you. Fuck this phone. Fuck the industry. Super boring. Alright, I'm gonna skip that. By the way, Nokia phones with size. Oh my god! Heart attack na si Adran Diamax sa group natin. I admit this is notable news. Notable news if we can get Carl Zeiss back on Nokia. But Nokia has still yet to release a decent phone anyways. Nokia 6 is not something that makes my heart like blip, 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 blip. It's like what? Nokia 6. Old specs, old phone, old build, same old Nokia. What am I looking forward to here? Sure, if they had their old engineers, if Nokia had their old camera engineers, one of them works for Volvo now, by the way. The main camera engineer for the Nokia N series camera and the N8 and the N82 and the Pure View Lumia 808, Nokia 808 and the Lumia 1020 already works for Volvo now. So who the fuck is gonna design the cameras for Nokia now, even if they get the Zeiss lenses? Nobody, because Foxconn makes these phones, not Nokia. HMD is not even a manufacturer. They're just the owners of the Nokia brand. So nice. They're gonna get a good lens if they ever order like a, hey, give us a good lens. Like, think of Huawei P9. They got the Lumix. Wait, Lumix, the Leica lenses. Those are good lenses, even though Leica does not make them 100%. They're just designed by Leica. But they're good optically, right? Doesn't necessarily mean the camera is good, but in this case, the Huawei P9 camera is good. The question is, this is still Nokia. We haven't seen what Nokia can do. We just seen Nokia can rehash. Can just go like, hey, I want that, make it into a burger, and then here's your Big Mac, sir, and then that's it. Here's your Big Mac Nokia flavored. Thank you. They have no design team. They have no manufacturing team. Until Nokia comes up with an original design, an original, puts their name out there, puts their engineers out there, and make us something new, not just a rehash of other phones, except with the Nokia skin, a Nokia brand, and stock Android, for about the same price as other phones. There's nothing notable about these phones. And then Adrian D-Max is like, oh my god, Nokia 9's coming. Oh no, Nokia 9's not coming. We're still waiting for that Nokia 9, which is apparently not coming anymore. So I think yung buong buhay ni Adrian D-Max sa BTS community is like, you just wasted half your life, bro. Just posting about these Nokia 9 news. Hi, I bought OnePlus 5. It's a great phone and fastest fingerprint sensor. What's up, Raj? Let's close that. Close this. Close that. We talked about OnePlus 5 already. There you go. Close that. Okay, I think we're out of the... Do we have any more topics? What the hell? Digital Walker. Talked about that. Wait, let's put in tick boxes. There you go. We talked about Moto E4. We talked about that. We talked about this. We talked about this. We talked about that. Let's look up what's going on with the Zenfone 4 Max. Mark Dabay says, meron akong LG V20, add lang ako konti, meron akong LG G6, worth it po. What do you mean add ka ng konti? Do you sell your V20? Are you gonna sell your V20? I think you're gonna spend more than that just to sell your V20 and then add some money to buy a G6. But honestly, I think if you're still okay with the V20, I think you just wait for it to become a little bit older and then upgrade to maybe the G7 later on, or the V30. The V30 is coming, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, Zenfone 4 Max. .5 Full HD, Snapdragon 435 or 430. 3 gigs of RAM, 16 or... Ba't ganon? Ba't hindi sakto yung specs? What the hell's going on? I saw Yugatech. Tingnan natin yung information ni Yugatech. I don't know about selling an 1-year-old phone and then adding money to get the G6. I think the G6 is an excellent phone. But I think malulugi ka eh. I think lugi ka pag you sell and then buy a new phone within 1 year. Dual camera setup as Zenfone 4 Max. I think that's the biggest the biggest change for the Max is the dual camera. This is what technically the second camera with dual lenses ni Zenfone after the Zenfone Zoom, Zenfone 3 Zoom. Ganun din eh. Iba-iba rin yung specs eh. You get access 1080p, 430, 425. Most likely 430 naman. Wag naman 425. Maawa na kayo. 2 gigs, 4 gigs, 16, 32, 64. Dual 13 megapixel rear camera with LED flash, 8 megapixel front. Pretty standard. 4G, USB OTG, Zen UI, Nougat, 5000 mAh battery, non-removable. It's now official in Russia in pink, gold, and black colors with prices starting at 13,800 rubles or 11 something something. Tama yung sabi ni Archie, tinamad na ang case design department ng Asus. Hindi na nila na-improve ang identity nila. Just another iPhone lookalike na rin ang itsura. Yeah, Jesus. What's the second sensor for, though? What's the second sensor for? Is it a zoom-in sensor or a bokeh sensor? Something. Here's the thing. I don't like that Asus launched this product early. I understand it might be the right time to launch this product, but it totally destroys the product launch when kasi you can expect similar looking phones like this when Zenfone 4 launches. Wala ka nang parang what's it gonna look like? Right? There's no leaks, right? It's gonna be a 16:9 phone with, right? We know, Raj. We know. Nightbot is Nightbot is a bot. Don't talk to it. When you see this design, obviously it's gonna share the same design language as the other Zenfone 4s. So Asus already tipped their hand by showing us the Zenfone 4 Max, and now what it looks like is it's just another Zenfone 3, right? It's got no design language difference between the Zenfone 3. Heck, it could be a Zenfone 3 Max 2.0. Why does it deserve a Zenfone 4 brand? What is the Zenfone 4? It just looks exactly like the Zenfone 3. It's only because it was launched in 2017. Is that why it's a Zenfone 4? Because of the two lenses? Is that why it's a Zenfone 4? It looks exactly like other Zenphones from before. What is the new design language? What is the new software features? What are the new camera features? It looks like it's nothing. There's nothing. There's no difference. It doesn't look like it's different from last year's phone, and that might make the Zenfone 4 launch less exciting because now we know what it looks like. We have an idea. Even though obviously the Zenfone series has different designs altogether, we know that they're like, or for example, it's gonna be like, think about it. It's not gonna be a bezel-less phone, that's for sure, because we see it from here. We can't imagine a bezel-less phone because the Zenfone 4 Max is not bezel-less, or at least hinting towards higher or more adventurous or more riskier design aspects. This is as safe as it can get. Hey, Mark Dabay gave us $5. Thank you very much. Holy crap, that's a lot of money, dude. Thank you. Woo! Wait now. Thanks. This is very safe. I don't understand. Look at Huawei. Huawei has an amazing design language. Even though I'm not agreeable to the P10 design, I think the P9 design is better. But at least they have their own design. They have very good designs. And they have dual lenses. Right? Why can't Asus design their own phones at this point? Or at least step away from the Zenfone 3 look? This looks like a Zenfone 3 Zoom, doesn't it? Does it not? And the Zenfone 3 Zoom looks like an iPhone 7 Plus, does it not? If they said the phone would just not have bloatware, that would be much better. But obviously, we know that there's gonna be bloatware on this phone. Lots of it. So, and then the price, I think that's just about the right price for this variant. Like if you had the Zenfone 3 Max 5.5 right now, I don't think you'd even want this. You're basically getting the same specs as the Zenfone 3 Max, except dual camera. Sana Snapdragon 835 to Zenfone 4. I think ano ba 626 siguro. Mark Daba is a USA viewer. But you speak Tagalog? You speak Filipino? Thank you for the five bones, sir. I think this is a very safe launch of the Zenfone 4 Max. I do hope that they at least take some risks for the regular Zenfone series, the regular Zenfone 4. I might be in the minority here, but I like the 16 megapixel camera of the Zenfone 3 over the 12 megapixel new standard these days. I do like being able to zoom into my shots and seeing a little bit more detail. But yeah, that's I thought nasa Pilipinas ka, Mark Dabay, kasi nakausap na kita you commented and we talked. I think I responded to your comments before. I thought you lived in the Philippines, but thank you for watching anyway, even if you're in the United States right now, which probably means it's a noontime or almost noontime there. So, yeah, boring launch for the Zenfone 4 Max. It's pretty decent, but 100% if you have a Zenfone 3 Max right now, you'd be like, doesn't really matter to me. So there you go, Zenfone 4 Max. There's one more topic, but I don't think it's gonna be interesting enough. The Samsung was it? Oh wait, let's. J7 Pro, was it? Let me check my email real quick to make sure that we're talking about the right product here. Samsung. Okay, yeah, all right. Samsung J7 Pro. Samsung. Let's see. Let's actually look at these photos. Here's the phone. There you go. Oh, it looks like a Galaxy S7. Looks like a Galaxy S7. Lisa Soberano, 15990. Great night camera, they say. This is decent cover photo, but it's kind of noisy. Yeah. All right, let's read some of these marketing wording. Super bright, high resolution 13 megapixel camera with an f1.7. Night mode, front LED flash, wide selfie, most premium display. 5.5-inch Full HD Super AMOLED, always on display. 3,600 mAh battery. Octa-core Android 7 Nougat. 3 gigs of RAM, dual SIM. All right, let's look at the website here. Yeah. Well, just give me the link then. Where's the link? Samsung J7 Pro. What's up, Khaled Parker? Caleb Parker. All right, Samsung J7 Pro, most premium display. I should have just said premium display. Most premium. That's so weird. Samsung Circle. At least it doesn't have Bixby, right? Interesting back design here. I'm not complaining. It's kind of interesting. It looks like a case. It looks like a OtterBox case on the back. We have a 13 megapixel main and 13 megapixel front camera. So this is a little bit selfie focused, but not super huge selfie focused, like 20 megapixels. So J7 Pro is in the J7 family, which has the J7, the J7 Prime, and the J7 Pro. It even has the launch date. Thank you. Thank you, Samsung, for that information. We launched in July 2017, 5.5-inch Super AMOLED display, Full HD. We have both 13 megapixel cameras with decent apertures, f1.7, f1.9. Depends on the size of the sensor, obviously, but you know what, whatever. Octa-core 1.6, 3 gigs RAM, 32 storage, 3,600 milliamp hour battery. Full metal unibody, flash camera rear, fingerprint scanner, finger scanner. What? Always on display, dual SIM socket. Obviously, they're not gonna give us the full spec, so I'm gonna have to GSM Arena this. They should design the cameras like iPhone, super fast. I think Samsung has decent speed on their cameras now, especially on their flagship phones. I don't know necessarily if the J7 Pro is considered flagship. I mean, the price is not. Price is definitely just mid-range at $15,990, which would put it in the $320 price range. That's actually low for a Samsung. We have a Exynos 7870. 7870. I'm so not familiar with a lot of Snapdragon Exynos stuff. Oh, it's a 14 nanometer. That's good. Let's look at where the 7870 falls. So, 14 nanometer fabrication, 8 core, 1.6 gigahertz, with a Mali T830 MP2. Performance in gigaflops is 47.6 gigaflops. Now, I believe which one is on the Galaxy S8? Galaxy S8 has a 8895 octa-core, which would be here. Look at the gigaflop difference between the Exynos 7 Octa 87880, which is 47.6 gigaflops, versus the X8895 Exynos Octa at 375 gigaflops. That's what, 9 times more gigaflops? In terms of gaming performance, obviously. DDR3 memory, 32-bit single channel bus. And then we have Cat6 LTE, which doesn't matter much in the Philippines, obviously. Okay. So it is in the J7, Galaxy J5, Galaxy J7, and the Galaxy J7 Pro. All right. Okay. So mid-range processor, definitely. Maybe lower mid-range too. I don't know the Antutu score on this, but most likely it's in the 40,000, 60,000 range. Let's look for it. Octa Exynos 7870 Antutu. Let's see. Notebook check. So Antutu score for this phone is Like I said, median is 45,000. I was correct. Okay, so that is. I don't think it's waterproof either. So I don't know what. Huh? So what's the selling point? Because okay, Samsung A7 2017. These are the waterproof ones, right? Was it A9? Waterproof? Yeah. These are like these are 20,000, I think. Wait, this is not it. This is the old version. Was it A7 or what was the waterproof ones? I know how to find this. I'll just go to one of my old videos. There you go. Yeah, it's the A series. This is the waterproof ones. This has a copyrighted music, so I'm just gonna. Samsung A series gets a new ambassador. At an event in BGC, Samsung announced their newest ambassador, Miss International Kylie Versosa. A7 and A5. Yeah, the A5 is 15,000 if I'm not mistaken, so 16,000. Yeah, 16 megapixel selfies. Right, so here's the price. Okay, so 19,900. So a little bit pricier. Yeah, I thought they were cheaper. Sorry, my bad. By the way, this video was created by QUIK from GoPro Quick. That's a nice new app for your Android phone, or actually your iPhone. QUIK. Just record clips of the event and just stack them on QUIK, and then it'll come up with a nice montage, and then you add some text, and it'll be a nice video to upload to YouTube's. Real quick. All right, so it looks like the Samsung J7 Pro has nothing going for it, except for maybe a nice front design here. And front flash? Was it? Yeah, front flash for 16,000 pesos. Not terrible. Not terrible, mind you. But you can definitely buy something better for 16,000 pesos. But then again, that is to be expected from a brand called Samsung. Their price points are a little bit higher than we would normally expect, especially when you consider a lot of other brands like Vivo and Asus, and obviously, you know, OnePlus phones. Because for example, OnePlus is just 20,000 pesos now for the OnePlus 3T. So yeah, this pales in comparison when it comes to specs. It does look nice though. Let's look at it again. 13 megapixel back, 13 megapixel front. Nice looking curved display on the front. Not the curve like the S8 curves or anything, or the S7 curve to the side. But it does look nice. Fingerprint scanner on the bottom. It looks like pretty standard old tier Samsung build design. Not really sure if they should. I mean, obviously they're gonna say it's great camera, but I wonder if if their claims are gonna be able to be substantiated here. So yeah, another boring launch. It looks like Samsung J7 Galaxy J7 Pro is a mid-range phone, priced slightly higher than we would like, but then again, it is a Samsung phone, so it's pretty normal, I guess, is what you would say. Cat 4, 2 gigs of RAM. So I want. Oh yeah, the J7. I remember the J7. Yeah, so I think we're out of topics now. What was that? Wait, well, what gave me the bling, bling, bling? Nothing. Okay. Kinohak tayo. I think I'm coming down with the sore throat. Medyo mano. I think I'm coming down with sore throat. All right. Well, want me to? I wonder how much. There's one. No, I'm not gonna do it. You want to play Ragnarok for like 15 minutes? Kuha na lang ako ng Note 7 refurb. Only in Asia nga lang available. Yeah, so I wanted to cover that, but it looks like it's only in South Korea so far. The Note FE, and I don't know what the FE means, but I'd like to say it's Founders Edition, parang graphics cards. I wish I could think of other stuff to talk about, but I'm sure there are more stuff that happened. Let's play Ragnarok for a little bit. I'm gonna log in. It is named Samsung FE. I think Samsung Note FE, right? Ragnarok is loading, sirs. I'm just gonna log in. Log in. If you're gonna ask, I'm not really planning on playing this game. I just wanted to show people that it exists now, if you don't know if it exists yet. Why hasn't... Wait, why doesn't it change? What's going... What? Alright, let's do this one. Alright, there we go. Green screen technologies. I don't plan on playing this just like I played this before, where I wanted to get very high level and whatnot. I just wanted to see it again, maybe. The lag is there. That's for sure. Lag is definitely there. I can sort of say it's slightly better than what I remember Philippine Ragnarok servers were. But then again, the days when I played Philippine Ragnarok servers, my internet was definitely different back then, and the internet, everybody's internet was definitely different back then. So I can't safely say if it's gotten better or not, or it's only better because, oh my god, don't die, what the fuck. Yeah, it's still not like not safe enough that you won't die from those kinds of interactions. You still feel like that micro half second of not seeing your character move or do something, and sometimes stuff just never happens. But that is part and parcel of the game. Obviously, you can get interrupted from casting stuff as well. let's get the next job level, which is very close, right? And I was just there. Don't teleport me there. I was just there too. There we go. Me, I like healing stuff, being sped up, so I'm playing an acolyte. How much would a Samsung SE be to make it worth it? The Samsung FE. Oh, I would like if they named it the Samsung Note SE Special Edition. That would be so awesome. Just like the iPhone SE, Samsung SE. That would be awesome. But they named it the FE. What's here? Is this Orc? Orc area? No. What is this place? Oh, what? Amber Knight. Oh, it's a willow. Wait, can I kill an Amber Knight? Oh my god. Wow, that deals a lot of damage. Run away! Oh, it's the frogs. It's a frog area. Obviously, I can kill a willow. Get wrecked! Oh. Sean. Sean, hit it! What the fuck? Hey. Decent amount of enemies in this area. Don't have to wander so far to get into combat. Shut up, boring. Get wrecked. We need that job level. Yep. These are not fast enough. The Hornets were faster, I think. You guys have obviously Mark Dabay this is in the United States, so he can't play this. This is Philippine RO. It's returned to the Philippines. Just like Pacquiao wants a rematch. Ragnarok Online wants a rematch. Yeah, there's still lag. There's still lag in this game, which is sad. Come on, hit it! Move! Sparrings! Get the fuck! Oh. I also know auto loot. Some people are complaining about that. I've never played during the auto loot days when that was allowed. So I don't know how that feels, or the loss of it feels. Oh my god! I clicked the wrong thing. I play Cabal North America. Yeah, what do I play? I don't know. I mean, I play PUBG. Or, what do I play? What is this? Decrease agility? Nobody needs decrease agility. I want to teleport, though. Warp Portal, and then Numa. Blessing is definitely the next, Angelus. Oh, yeah. Angelus is a Holy Light. This is level 30 job, I think. This is so important, Blessing. But it's so annoying to get level 5 Divine Protection first before you get one of these. Damn it. Mark Dabay says, ano specs minimum para makastream? I would suggest an i7. You need the 4-core 7 thread. I mean the 4-core 8 thread to handle streaming mostly. For example, this PC is a Core i7 6700 non-K, so it's not overclocked, but it's 4-core 8 thread. If you're just gonna play games, an i5 is perfectly fine. But if you need to stream, or if you want to stream, you don't want to be streaming on an i5. You don't want to be streaming on an i5 because the stream will lag. It doesn't have enough threads. You need threads to stream. That's why AMD always says, you know, when we launch Ryzen, it's much better with streaming because Ryzen has more threads. Ryzen has more cores, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm using OBS right now if you're interested in asking, since you asked about streaming. I can show you my setup. Wait, let's hit this guy. There you go. So, let's press insert. Here's my OBS right now. There we go. Sorry for wing like that. Oh no, my windows went into minimize all at once. So this is OBS, and you can see the green screen, the music and stuff like that. Playing music from Spotify. I have some windows on and stuff like that. Yeah, you want like 8 gigs of RAM or something, or at least enough to play the game that you want. And then I'd say you want at least 4 threads dedicated to, or at least 4 threads extra dedicated to the for the streaming. Bumili ako pre-built AMD 1600 with RX 580. Yeah, I think you should be fine with that. Let me just read up on the 1600. That's 6-core, I think. Ryzen 1600. I think pareho kayo ni B-Boy. If you're familiar with Pinoy Screencast, Randolph Navido, he built a PC recently with Ryzen. Yeah, 6-core 12 thread. You have definitely enough to start streaming games. And then the RX 580 can definitely handle 1080p. You don't necessarily, for OBS most of the time, or at least most settings, you don't need to tax your graphics card so much. If you have a low spec processor, you could leave the encoding to your graphics card. But for most streaming purposes, you want your CPU to be encoding your stream. But there's definitely no problem with your Ryzen 1600 to stream. The next thing you need to do, though, is to figure out the proper bitrate and stream settings for yourself, because that's the one that requires a lot more practice. Kukunin mo si RX ni Kuya B-Boy. Nagba-mining na si B-Boy with this RX 570. Si Pinoy Screencast built his new computer, and it has a Ryzen. Yeah, I think you have the same processor, 1600, and also he has a Ryzen 570, and he is mining with it. It's not as much as, I mean, 570 is very good for mining, that's for sure. It's one of the top cards for mining. XP in this area sucks. XP. Let's try this. Let's try killing this guy again. Die! Oh yeah, okay. But it did. Well, maybe XP is just really bad these days for my level now. Maybe I should quit. I do like that speed up though, that agility. what's up, Kuya B-Boy? Lag! Lag po! Why don't I see any enemies? Oh, are we in the orc area now? Let's get killed by an orc. Yeah, let's get, oh, this is what is this? This is what's this place? Yeah. What is this place again? Geffen, yeah. Let's save in Geffen. Whee! Speed up! Whee! Oh, so many people. Oh. Get away. Ooh, let's get in this portal. Woo! Where is this place? I forgot the name of this place. This is the place with the sunflower things. Hey, it's another acolyte. What's up, bitch? I'm SSJ Mother Cocker. Oh, there it is. The geographer. Look at oh, they have colors for the enemies now. Look, it's the geographer is red. The geographer is red. So, oh, I need to set up level 3. Kokak! Oh my god, I got wrecked by that thing. I forgot that. Ba't may spammer ka sa chat? Ikaw yung spammer na sa chat ko, loko. Ito na ako. I'm just gonna stay in Geffen. Because this place is cool. I like this place. Alright. I think that's it for our stream. Let's exit this game. But we have to say, Kokak po. How do you open the big chat thing, right? The thing that says GF friend wanted or something. I want to open a Kokak po wanted. Wait, what's this? Party, guild, booking, level party book. What is this? Tip. Oh, what? Party recruit. Open close party recruit list. How do you open the thing that says on your head? Whatever. I'm just gonna quit. Exit the window. Shh. All right, mga kuya. Everybody. Techno class tapos iba sinasabi. Ano sinasabi mo? Hindi mo alam yung bot ko? Hindi mo kilala yung bot ko? Bulo ka pala eh. You suck, B-boy. You suck. You suck, B-boy. You don't know my bot. That's my Periscope viewers. You don't know I have Periscope viewers? That's cause you don't stream. Cause you don't make videos anymore, B-boy, ha? Puro ka na lang Elise. Puro ka na lang Elise Hoson, B-boy. Elise Hoson lang alam mo. Hindi ka marunong mag-stream. Ha? Bumalik ka na. Hey, what's up, Ava from Periscope? What's up? Alright guys, that's it for the show. Lots of phones this week. None of them are very interesting except for the OnePlus 5. I like Digital Walker. I like what Digital Walker is doing. They're importing some very important phones for us these days. Where's my Stream Warrior? There it is. And Periscope, who watch Periscope? Takin naman, daming nanonood from Periscope eh. You see all my chat people from Periscope? Hey Periscope, what's up? So yeah, thank you for watching. We got some interesting phones this week, but well, lots of phones, but none of them so interesting. I hope Digital Walker brings more phones to the Philippines that are not in the Philippines. Like, I want to see a Zook phone from Lenovo, or from Digital Walker, or maybe a Xiaomi from Digital Walker or whatever. So let's see what Digital Walker can do when it comes to importing other brand phones. So yeah, that's it for the show. I don't know what's... Oh yeah, there's one launch I remember that's gonna... Wait, let's check my calendar. Is there gonna be a launch next week? On the 11th. No? I just didn't put it in yet. But I think there's gonna be a launch on the 11th or 12th, I forget. Okay guys, thanks for watching. That's been our big time show for July 8th, 2017. And I've been Alex from TechnoClass.com on behalf of all of the people who have been watching. Maganda po ba yung Xiaomi Redmi Note 4X? Pinag-usapan namin yun kanina, Lawrence Opulentissima. And I think it's a very good phone. It's just, currently hindi natin alam kung may warranty siya or not. But according to the reviews sa Lazada, I think it's very safe. Very safe to check out. Or if you're on the fence about it, I think it's about time that we say it's a good buy now when you get a Redmi Note 4X. There has been reports that they get a different phone when they order. When you get a different phone, just return it to Lazada and either get a replacement or a refund if you want. Very safe naman mag-order sa Lazada as you would expect. So, you know, I think it's good. I think we should I'm giving you the green light on the Redmi Note 4X. There's been enough anecdotes or evidence that to say that the Redmi Note 4X is a good phone and legit seller on Lazada is out there. So, I think it's safe to say that you're gonna get a great phone when you order one. The question still remains if it has warranty or not, but I think at this point sometimes it doesn't matter. You just have to understand that maybe it's gonna be harder to get warranty for that phone. Alright guys, that's it for the show. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Alex from TechnoClass.com. This has been the Big Time Show for July 8, 2017. Thanks for watching. I said that already. May BTS ba next week? Ano ba meron next week? Unless there's gonna be like a huge holiday next week. I don't think there's a holiday next week. I think there will be unless there's a big like, yeah, most likely we'll have a BTS next week unless something happens. All right, thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye. What button do I press again? I forget. Okay, stop streaming. There we go.